Well, the result of the second exam, it's a pretty good result in terms of the class average for the second exam. And though it is not as good as the first one, I must say the first one is great. And so the second one is pretty good. And the class average for one section, 73%, the other 64, 65%. So that's a pretty good average there. And normally, as I told you earlier about the first exam, second exam there, I would see a 20% drop on class average. And I did not see a 20% drop, and it's less than that. And for one section, it's about 10, the other is 12. So that's better than the normal situation. So thank you for the hard work that you put in this summer for this course, and I'm very happy to see the result there. Out of the total tests that I have graded on this class, there are some people who are taking tests in test center there. So out of the 30-some people there, and I have 38 people there, I have about 8 people getting 88% or more on the first on this exam there. That's way better than the normal semesters that I have had, regular semesters, I should say, spring and fall. So congratulations on the good job. And those people who didn't do as well, and I have to remind you, today is the last day to withdraw from class with the W. And after today, you will not be able to drop the class, and you'll have to stay in. Now, whether or not you're going to drop, that's a very personal decision that you have to make, because I don't know what's your expectation for yourself. Because for the years that I've been teaching, I've had students who wouldn't be able to accept it if it's anything less than an A. So they drop if they're mathematically impossible to get an A. And I've also had students who would be jumping up and down happy if they can get a C. So, and it all depends on what you want and how you, what's your expectation for yourself. The only advice that I can give you really is that you look at the total points that you have earned so far versus how many points are still out there, lecture and lab. For the lecture, we still have another exam. We got 2 more homeworks due, and there are 2 more quizzes due, and there's a final exam. So most of the points are still out there. I only collected 2 quizzes so far. I haven't finished grading. I haven't even started grading the second quiz you turned in yesterday. Okay, so we had 2 exams. That's 200 points. 1 quiz, 1 homework. So that's 275 points for the lecture so far. Already out there, and whatever points you earned out of those 275 points, well, whatever you have already lost, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then what's remaining is what's important. So you have to take a look at the total points out there. For the next exam, exam number 3, 100 points there. Final exam, 200 points. That's 300 points there on the exam. And then you have 2 homework due. Homework number 2, originally scheduled due date is tomorrow, and I don't believe you will be able to finish number 2 by tomorrow, because I haven't even finished, I haven't even started chapter 8 yet. So we're going to postpone the due date of the second homework to next Monday. So there are homeworks. There are 2 homeworks out there, and that's 100 points, and 2 quizzes out there, and that's 50 points there. So that's 150 plus 300 points of the exam there. So you need to do a calculation. Now, if you need an A, you need 900 points. Okay, and if there is not enough points out there still to be earned, mathematically speaking, it's impossible. Then if you cannot accept a grade anything less than A, and then there's not enough points out there, then you have to consider the whatever action you need to take. And so that's the calculation. My only advice there is that you do a math today, and you decide whether you're going to stay in class or drop, and that all depends on what you want in terms of the final grade for this course, and also what is mathematically still possible. So that's something that you need to do, and I think you can do that on Canvas. When you look on when you log on Canvas there, if you click on Gradebook, and there is one